Welcome to Lesson 6. As we move forward, we're going to go into work experience now, but hearkening back to the last two lessons, we are going to keep working towards getting live text access, but we don't have it quite yet. Sorry for the issues, but our program administrators are working through those, and we'll submit the HAT papers when we get free live text access in the future. So don't worry about that. Put that on the shelf and let's move on. As far as those that have used the Writing Center and haven't gotten feedback, that's totally fine. Take your time. When you get the feedback, incorporate it and improve your grade, and I'll jump in there and I will make the assessments. For those that have submitted, they look fantastic so far. I have a handful still to grade, but many that have submitted have done just an excellent job given the nature of the truncated session that we've got for this class. So thank you very much for leaning in and trusting the process. Just know that as we continue forward, you will be able to make adjustments on the fly when we get to Fort Knox in the overall portfolio or PLAD, Prior Learning Assessment documents. And I will be there on post to assist and make sure that all the pieces and parts are in their right spots so that when it goes to committee for evaluation, you will get the credits that you need. For some of you with lots and lots of credits, this process is not as cumbersome. You only need roughly 6 credit hours. For others without quite as many college credits, this class is a great lever to get you to graduation much quicker. Those credits that you receive beyond what you've gotten from your student transfer evaluation will be put towards your overall degree. So in other words, if you get, let's just say on average, 30 hours, those 30 hours that are going to be posted to your transcript are free, number one. And if we take 30 hours divided by 3, that is 10 classes you would have otherwise been required to take at any university to reach the 120-hour minimum college credits to graduate from any United States institution. Well, worth its salt anyway. So that being said, we're moving forward to work experience. On the work training, we use things from the JST that were in the military courses or other learning experiences that were specifically designated as far as ACE credits or number of hours via a certificate. So those were training specific courses that were easy to define and were specific as far as number of hours that they got via ACE or via the number of contact hours. Remember, for occupational training, 15 contact hours equals 1 college credit. So if you were there for a week, you worked a total of, or you were in courses for 45 hours, that's 3 college credits, and so on and so forth. Now, moving forward to occupational experience. This is less formalized training or less formalized experiential learning, so that there is no certificate, or if we look at specifically military experience in the JST, so that section is usable for this. So if you have not gotten credit already from the University of Louisville, if a training doesn't translate perfectly to the STE, this section of the JST and beyond any other abstract or less formalized work experiential learning can be used for this section. Now, hear me very loud and clear. You do not need to do this section. You can put not applicable in both items for this lesson 6 if you've already used occupational training to get the hours that you need. So in other words, if you needed 6 hours or 8 hours or 14 hours, and you did that all through occupational training, basically submit the documents with not applicable for occupational experience and you are done with this lesson. Review the documents, of course, in the modules. Go through a cursory overview, but you do not need to do a lot of extra effort. For those that have done a lot of work in the occupational training section or have a little bit more to do, and you have met your hours, that is the bulk of what is necessary to put in and get evaluated for the college credit. The military is wonderful about documenting this, and we are able to translate that very efficiently through our portfolio process and portfolio committee. I know this is a lot to take on in a short period of time, but continue to push forward with me. Call me, email, keep them coming, text me, and I'll try to make everything clear as possible as we go forward. Have a great day, and as always, go Cards, and see you in June.